There is no excuse for not being able to afford food or health care because the healthiest food and medicine on the planet is free. It's all natural and is growing right outside your house and around your neighborhood. People from all walks of life are discovering the amazing health and longevity benefits of eating wild and garden foods. This epic documentary will open your eyes to a new way of looking at and appreciating nature. Everything has a purpose. There are no such things as weeds. They are loving gifts from God with some of the most healing medicinal properties imaginable. They are food and medicine, and they are free. The more you pick them, the more they grow. Food that regenerates itself. This is a true miracle. It doesn't matter if you live in an apartment in the city or a house in the suburbs. You can heal and feed yourself. The more you live directly off nature, the healthier you will be, and it doesn't cost anything. It also isn't boring and tasteless. Amazing recipes are popping up everywhere with meals, snacks, and desserts being made from wild harvested foods. People eating these wild raw foods quickly find their health problems disappearing, many of them for good. And with that, I present to you the new revolution.
Are actually not only more effective than pharmaceutical medications, but they actually work faster.
And it will heal anything that it touches.
Anywhere in the world you go, there's always going to be fresh, wild food growing.
One section like this can feed a family of 4. Quite high in protein.
These are ready to eat.
300 times more vitamin C than oranges.
I live in the Philippines.
And I'm from Australia.
I'm here to make a change and be the change.
I managed some of the biggest casinos, believe it or not, in the world. My thinking started to change, and I had to be part of the natural world.
I spent 13 years working in mainstream medicine.
We didn't want to be able to depend on outside sources to survive.
I lived off of wild foods that grew in my neighborhood, and I was extremely healthy. I couldn't believe how good I felt.
I feel better than I've ever felt in my life.
Nettles are very, very high in protein.
It has tons of polysaccharides.
And you just feel this stuff going to town in your body. It's like this power. You eat the flowers, you eat the leaves.
So the chaparral will do that with cancer cells as well. It helps prevent those cancer cells from actually dividing.
Very, very high in the omegas as well.
Your body will start saying, I want more of that. That was pretty cool.
So not only do they have the chlorophyll, which chelates to any kind of toxins we might be storing in our fat cells and eliminates it through our urine.
And I was finding that these things were working so much better than mainstream medicine.
Pawpaw leaf extract was put in Petri dishes with live cancer cells and human cells. The cancer cells died. The human cells were fine.
Alkaloids, saponins, glycosides, terpenes. We've got a whole pharmacy all around us. No matter where you go, you can be in the middle of the desert, you can be up here in the mountains.
We are just walking through the neighborhood now, and we have come across nettles, which are one of the most healthiest things that someone can eat and juice.
When it comes to these wild edibles, it's almost like an undiscovered continent.
Egyptians called this the plant of immortality.
You can grow this indoor, outdoor, pretty much anywhere in the world you can grow this.
It tonifies the whole reproductive system.
You can use the bark as a laxative on the mulberry tree, and the leaves themselves are an amylase inhibitor, so they block the breakdown of carbohydrates into simple sugars, so they actually act as a diet aid.
I released 160 pounds from beginning this lifestyle. I used to be nearly 300 pounds.
We're going to take men down there, and we're going to see what men can find to eat just growing wild.
It's really good for the liver.
Very popular in the health food industry.
Regenerates new cells, regenerates all the things that you need to fight anything that might be in your system, any disease, any virus.
Wildcrafted basically means we go out here in nature and we get the herbs that we need from nature. You can apply it to psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, different skin afflictions like that. Works really, really well for those.
It means to alter blood chemistry, to alkalize the blood.
For nerve function and brain, it's powerful. You eat just a little bit of this stuff and you can just feel it going to work like immediately.
That's why we're talking about these foods being so amazing, all these wild foods, because they're all biogenic.
This is one of the only plants that actually has essential fatty acids that's on land.
So it helps to increase blood flow to the brain, increases ATP in the brain tissue, which is adenosine triphosphate, helps the cells to function properly. So it's one of the best memory boosters out there, and also they found it helps prevent stroke damage. You can take this white latex and you can apply it to warts, moles, skin cancers, things like that. It helps to eat them off.
You're being empowered of what are the superfoods from your own area.
You can't go wrong with a native plant because they grow here anyway.
You can grow these almost anywhere. You don't have to have a farm. You don't even have to have a garden. You can grow these in a container.
In one little plot of land, instead of having just tomatoes, you've got these 7 layers.
You will be amazed at how much food you can get out of a small place.
I
had taught myself all this. It's fun. It's not like a big deal. There's so much potential for food. It's unbelievable.
And if anybody studies Hippocrates Health Institute and Ann Wigmore, you'll find that you can grow just about everything inside the house, which she did in Boston for many years.
This is one of the most nutritious foods on the planet. It has amazing amounts of B12.
I would say look out goji berry, because I think these things will be the next big kick in the health food industry.
This is one plant that if I was stuck with and I didn't know what else to consume, for me to consume this for a whole month, no problem at all.
You can survive on these very well.
Wild plants, wild edibles, all of them are superfoods.
You can even eat the flowers. You can eat all parts of this.
They found it effective against 6 different forms of cancer, including breast cancer.
Superfood, hey. And there they are, and free.
What's unique about this is that these glycones stay intact until they hit your kidneys, then they split, releasing the hydroquinone, which is your antiseptic, and that's going to kill your urinary tract infection. So it's very, very specific to the urinary tract. It's not going to cause secondary infections the way antibiotics will kill off the good bacteria. This doesn't. So you're going to find that the wild-crafted plants are not only cleaner than organic plants, but they're actually much stronger.
If you eat this food, then you never have to pay for a supplement or a vitamin.
I had a friend who had really severe menstrual cramps. I used to make this up for her. One capsule would knock out her menstrual cramps for about 10 hours.
Wherever there's dandelion, there's usually plantain.
All parts of this are edible.
This one's very common. A lot of people may have it.
Lewis and Clark, when they went across the Americas, they lived on these things. They're so good for you.
I felt 100 times better than I ever felt eating even the best organic food from the health food store.
There is 100 or 200 superfoods that are growing right in your climate there. And that to me is exciting because one is that they're much more affordable, they're free.
Why do we feel that we have to pay lots of money for stuff that's good for us? The more we pay, it's better for us? It's usually the other way around.
What I need is here.
Our food source, water source, everything is right here.
Every single plant in here is edible, can be used in your food preparation, and it can also be used for medicines.
This one's a very powerful antiseptic. It's going to kill viruses, bacteria, fungus. You can use it for toothache or arthritic pains. You have a case of pneumonia, bronchitis, things like that. Pine needles are excellent for that.
It's unbelievable that this is the way the world was before we had money.
This morning we have banana flat cakes made with an arrangement of chia seeds and maca and carob. And here we have a beautiful strawberry sauce garnished with the chocolate mint.
And then this is a sunflower seed-based yogurt.
Sweetened with pears.
Free food. The healthiest food on the planet. It's raw food.
They all taste good.
You can eat the rose petals.
It's a perennial kale. So in other words, I don't have to plant this. It just comes back year after year after year.
They don't think that processed food, irradiated food, genetically modified food, any of that stuff, they don't look at that as strange. They look at raw food as being something strange.
It's way better than wheatgrass.
So this is our dandelion acorn quiche, and this is a hawthorn berry pie.
There's actually edible dogwood.
And it's a complete protein. You've got all 8 essential amino acids right here in the greens.
Herbs are medicine. Everything we need to keep ourselves healthy and to fight disease and stuff, it's right out here in nature. It's just a matter of you got to learn what's what.
It doesn't cost anything, and it's the best food on the planet.
This is the way to go, to eat directly from the real foods, and you'll never have to worry about health care.
The way it is with the world the way it is, we need to be thinking local, and we need to bring into our lives the memory of the land that we're on. Food is nature's way of giving us memory about who we are and why we're here.
From Canada to the Arizona desert, from Virginia to Nevada, this might be one of the most eye-opening, educational, inspiring videos you might ever see. It will change the way you think about nature, food, health, and medicine.